Poor Ryga, you guys, he's been sitting here sweating it. He is so worried it's gonna hurt. So the doctor just explained to us what they're gonna do. They're gonna put a numbing cream on. We'll come back in an hour, and then they just slough off the top, and they like almost extract like what they call like a head of it.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Welcome back to my channel. You know, on this channel we like to talk about a wide variety of subjects, a wide variety of family channels particularly, and I like to introduce you every now and again to something new. Today we're talking about a family vlogging channel called Is How We Bingham. They are Americans. They have 1.3 million subs, so they must be doing something right? Or it could be extreme forms of exploitation, who knows? We're going to find out today. They say, life is for living, and we love living life. Focused on finding the positive in every situation, we are a dynamic and energetic family of 7. We are the happiest family on YouTube, maybe even the world. We love sharing our happiness with all of you. This is how we Bingham. Join us for our adventures, and let's take life's everyday joy to the extreme. Hashtag This Is How We Bingham. So there, This Is How We Bingham thing, that is basically saying this is how we have fun. This is how we do life. And they think that they do life better than everybody else. We are the happiest family on YouTube, they say. What makes them the happiest family on YouTube, you may ask? Would it be the fact that their toddler breaks arm in 2 places and they vlogged it?
Yeah, so we went down to the beach, met with him. He was twisting her arm and she cried out in pain, and so we are now headed to the hospital. Dad is home with the boys and Maddie, he's editing, and I says if, you know, needs be, Maddie can take the boys to the pool, just keep them entertained. But I feel like this is gonna be a little bit, so we're heading to the hospital right now.
Or was it the nearly dead kitten that they found frozen in the snow?
He's goner.
No, he's alive.
No, he's alive. Oh, hi!
Dude, we are bringing a cat back to life right now, everyone.
Dad, can we keep it?
That cat was like dead in the snow, rather almost tripped over it, but it might come back to life. Viral video, if you've ever seen it, this comes back to life.
It's okay, kitty. What do you do? Just
Is
do
it still alive for real, or
CPR.
is it pretty bad?
But you're
Or the fact the kid breaks a collarbone?
I need to take him to the doctor. So we are leaving the field day. Thankfully I was here, headed to the urgent care where hopefully they'll do some x-rays. The school ladies are loving Hazy. So they're like, oh, just leave her here, go get your car. What a day already. This cannot be the beginning of summer.
because you might be there for
We
a while.
might be there, you're awesome. Where's my Kruby? You coming?
We tried to stick this on. It's not
Or finding out if your toddler needs surgery?
That was like way better news than I was hoping for. So they're still going to reduce it in a way, I guess. So he's like, you have to be careful when you do it because you don't want to go too much the other way because then you're breaking it the other way. But he says, we'll just apply some pressure when we put her cast on, which means it'll just make it grow and fill in a little nicer. So I think this is like really good outcome.
Honestly, best case scenario at this point. Like
Yeah,
absolute
I'm
best.
so
She's being
happy.
casted today. The swelling's reduced enough that she can
And we're
actually be
getting a pinky
casted.
cast.
We don't have to yank on her arm. We don't want to have surgery.
What about the strep test gone horribly wrong?
I'm thinking that could potentially mean strep, guys. Fingers crossed not. That one is miserable. The good news is if it is, you just take an antibiotic and you get over it. But he has a doctor's appointment at 3 o'clock today. We'll take him in, see if we can get him looked at, see if we can figure out what this is all about, and see if we can get him on the mend, getting feeling better.
Today has been a crazy day. As I was driving home from school, I was thinking, I have been in the car the entire day. We just got back from picking up crew from school. Just came home to get Ryga. He says, you gotta brush your teeth, gotta get up. I'm gonna take him to the doctors. He does not wanna go. He just knows they're gonna stick that thing down his throat. But
Are these the sort of things that make them the happiest family ever? How to potty train and vlogging and sticking it on the thumbnail as well. How to potty train your toddler. Is that what makes them the happiest family in the world?
so I made this little chart for Hazy. It's Hazel's potty training chart. And then I put at the end, once it's all full, she gets a reward. And you pull off one of those stickers and we're gonna put it on the first square. So put it on this one right here.
Or how about 9-year-old undergoes skin removal procedure?
Poor Ryga, you guys, he's been sitting here sweating it. He is so worried it's gonna hurt. So the doctor just explained to us what they're gonna do. They're gonna put a numbing cream on. We'll come back in an hour, and then they just slough off the top, and they like almost extract like what they call like a head of it, and that should get rid of them. Here she is. She's gonna numb you up.
Or get an x-rayed for a facial fracture?
To the doctor's office, we walked in, sat down, called us back. The doctor walked in, and he didn't even really he didn't want to touch him too much because he didn't want to hurt him. So we told him exactly what was going on, and they said, you know, you probably should go over. We're gonna send him for an x-ray just to be safe, which is honestly what I figured that they would do. They said sometimes that cheekbone can be kind of sensitive, so it can fracture. And they said if they're not getting the correct imaging that they'd like, they'll send him for an MRI. I think Crew was happy that they didn't touch his face a lot. We'll go see what the x-ray says. We're gonna go do it right now, and then they'll call us in a little.
Or how about vlogging your newborn baby having just given birth? Are those the sort of things that make you the happiest family in the world and more special than everybody else? Is that what makes you so special? Isn't it amazing what 7 kids can buy you these days? They have recently moved into moving into a new house. Isn't it incredible? Just the sort of things that 7 kids can afford you these days.
We are flipping the freak out over the basement. This has got to be the most progress cabinet-wise in the entire home. We have a kitchen down here in the basement. We've got the base cabinet units with like the family game room right in there. We've even got the beginning of our candy counter, the concession counter going into the theater. Here's something else we didn't even realize. I think we forgot. We've got cabinets going all the way to the ceiling.
I saw these sitting here and I was like, what are these for? Starting to learn about house building.
Check the plans.
There's a legend somewhere. We have 2 huge sets of cabinets above this. So there'll be a fridge.
For all those reasons mentioned previously, that is what makes them so special and above everybody else, that they are the happiest family in the world. Not just YouTube, as they said. Although I've got to say, this guy is just putting on so much of a fake smile on every single day. He's just trying too hard, and it just gives me sort of creep vibes. So tone it down a smidge, please. That being said, everybody, remember, give yourself some love today. Take some time, watch a movie, and go and don't exploit your kids. So, thank you all so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.